Hello guys, it's April 21st, 2017. I'm just gonna give you a really quick update of the garden. Not much has really changed since the last update, just a lot of growth, new growth, and yeah. And apparently, as you can see, the garden is very messy right now because I had been a little lazy with the watering of the plants. Um, so I just moved most of the plants onto this table, and because it's been a little rainy here in Seattle, um, the rain just kind of took care of the watering. So yeah, I don't have to really do the watering, and that's good. It's pretty environmentally friendly too, so that's good. All right, so on this plant wall, I moved the snowdrops over to the table, and as you can see, the summer snowflake is doing very well. The flowers are still there, still very pretty. Yeah, give you another close-up. These are summer snowflakes. Big plants actually, very tall, pretty flowers. And then the snowdrop over here, um, they're just leaves actually, and as you can see, the end of the leaves are kind of dying already. So I think they're actually dying back already. It's pretty short-lived. Short, yeah. And then the hydrangea over here is doing well too. And then the flower is definitely coming up, as you can see. You can start to see a little bit of color. But yeah, these are the hydrangea. I think there's more new flower over here. It's getting big too. And the daffodils are doing well too. Most of them are done flowering. As you can see, the flowers are fading away. So I'm gonna cut these off pretty soon and just let them do their photosynthesis on this wall over here. Let's see, I moved a lot of plants over here to the table as well. The peony over here is still growing very slowly. We can start to see the shape of the leaves over here. Hopefully we'll see a flower soon from these one. Never had a peony, so I don't know how that's gonna go. And then these ones are still flowering. As you can see, here's some new flowers. Very bright violet blue color. It's very pretty. And yeah, there's a lot of new plants coming up too, as you can see. Very pretty. The artichokes are doing well too. I could start doing the plant selection actually. In this one, I think I will probably choose this one or that one at the back. But here, you can see the shape of the leaf of artichokes. And then for these three are all pretty healthy, so it's gonna be a tough decision. Okay, and then yeah, this one you can actually see the growth speeding up, which is pretty interesting. What else? Let's see, in the greenhouse, this one is actually doing pretty well. You can see the pointier leaves. Those are the new leaves. A lot of them are coming up, so that's good. They're replacing the older leaves. So it's liking the environment, which is a good sign, as always. The ficus bonsai is not doing well, as you can see. I have to look into this. I have kind of been ignoring this guy over here, which is pretty sad, but I'm gonna have to look into it to make sure it's okay. And the catnips, as you can see, they're doing very well. Getting bigger for sure, especially this one over here, right there. Yeah, I'm very excited for the catnips, even though they're just kind of like weeds, but. And then over here we have rosemary. As you can see, there's a lot more flowers now. There's a few over here, a few over there, a few over there, and then a few over here. Overall, overall it looks the same. A lot of leaves are actually dying over here. It's kind of shedding old leaves. Hopefully the new growths are gonna take over. You can see a little more brighter green are all the new growths over here. And then the older leaves are all turning kind of very dark brown reddish color and then falling. Like this one over here. These are the new growth and the older leaves are just dying back, I think. Very interesting. And then the lavender is not shedding any leaves actually, it's just growing a lot. Actually, you can see all the new growth around the bush, which is very nice. The raspberry is doing very well too, as you can see. All the leaves are coming up. It's getting a lot greener. The bottom half of the plant is doing very well too, as you can see, very green. The flowers are definitely coming up right here. Those are the raspberry flower. Let's see. Besides that, I don't think there's a lot to show you. And look at this stalk over here. A lot of new growth. Okay, and the lily of the valley. The lily of the valley is doing very well too. It's growing very fast. The white variety still look like that. I don't see any flower yet. The pink variety is coming up very nicely. You can see the leaves and the flower bulbs right there. Let me focus. This is the lily of the valley. And the blueberry, as you can see, the leaves are getting bigger. All the flowers are started to open. These are the blueberry flowers. And they're over the tree. You can see the white flowers over the tree. Okay. And then this cypress vine is finally sprouting. There's one over there, as you can see. Don't see anything else though. Pretty sad. It's very difficult to plant the cypress vine in this climate. Actually, it used to be so easy in Taiwan. And then as you can see, the saffron crocus is definitely dying back, so that's a good sign. Maybe in a few weeks I could cut back all the yellowed leaves, and then should I dig the bulbs out? I don't think so. I might just store the bulbs in the soil and then put them away in kind of like a ventilated, cool, dry area. And then the snowdrops, as you can see, are dying back as well. The leaves have started to turn yellow. It's happening to all the snowdrops, as you can see. It's one of the earliest to die back. Yeah, so these, I think I'm just gonna keep the bulbs in the pot as well. I'm not gonna dig them out or anything. It's actually better for the smaller bulbs like snowdrop and crocus to stay in soil instead of digging them out. And the bigger bulbs, doesn't really matter if you dig them out or not. But I mean, I think they would prefer to stay in the soil, but I think I'm gonna dig these out and then store them indoor. But the hyacinth is right here. The flowers are mostly spent, as you can see. I think there's still some scent though. Smells pretty good still. The tulips still flowering actually. They're one of the latest flowers to open up, so you can see like there's more colors. This orange yellowish, the white flowers, one of my favorite. right here, right there. Um, and then this lily variety is still here actually. Yeah, it's a little messy. Don't really know what to do with this. Just gonna let it flower, probably cut some flower for indoor, and then after that I'll just let it die back. And then probably dig the bulbs out for tulips. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll leave the tulips in the soil because there are actually a lot of smaller bulbs that I want them to kind of mature in the soil before I take them out. Yeah, but anyway, other bulbs plants are just pretty much dying back now, so don't know what to do with them. Just gonna keep them on the table and get the rainwater and stuff. These ones are doing very well too. As you can see, most of the flowers are dying too. But overall, the plant is healthy, I think. Look, all the flowers are dying back now. We're started to enter summer slowly. And the crocus, no flower at all. Now it's just all leaves. It's a little dense over here. I probably have to kind of spread it out to maximize the photosynthesis. But yeah, this is the crocus right now. The rhubarb, the flower has all opened up. Here, let me give you a close up. Look at the flowers, so tiny. Don't think they smell. But yeah, this is the rhubarb flower. The leaves are still here. Gonna cut off the flower stalk real soon. Ooh, it's actually kind of sticky. So it must be producing some nectars and stuff. Yeah, it's kind of sticky. Very interesting. Yeah, but this is the rhubarb flowers. This is the rhubarb plant over here. Very big plant. And this is another blueberry bush. Flowers still here. A lot of them have fallen. As you can see, there's a lot of blueberry flowers on the floor. Yeah, otherwise it looks pretty much the same. Hydrangea getting fuller, greener. Flowers right here. Not sure about the color. Could be pink, red, I'm not sure. But yeah, this is the hydrangea. What else? Sorry. And the grape hyacinth, I think it's definitely dying back now. It's been around for a long time. It's time to rest. And the lily is doing very well too. As you can see, it's getting real tall. Let's see if there's any sign of flower. Can't really tell yet. But I think there should be at least like a few flowers coming up from all of these huge lily plants. Okay, let's see. And as for this one, I actually think they're finally all dead. They can't last for 2 winters of freezing temperature. And the asparagus, so majestic. As you can see, it's starting to branch out now. Look at the branches. I believe these are the flowers. Yeah, just look at that. Asparagus. Very tall now, branching out now. And as for the indoor garden, there's not too much to talk about. Just briefly, the orchids are doing well. This one, the flower is still here. The plant, hopefully it's not dying. I do want to see new growth though. Still waiting on that kind of. And then this one is doing very well. Flower is still here. And then you can see this new growth over here. And then I think there's another one over here. So 2 new growth. So this orchid is definitely doing well. Very happy with this. Let's see. And then the other plants are doing well too. This fern, I think it's okay. Might need to water this. It's getting a little dry. And then this orchid over here is doing well too. As you can see, there's a new growth right there. Yeah, it's doing very well. Spider plants, peacock plants are all doing well. This Hoya plant is doing very well too. As you can see, the vines are growing. The leaves are coming up from the vines. The stone pine is doing well too, very surprisingly. And this orchid over here still dying. Other leaves has started to turn yellow too. And yeah, these are the plants pretty much look the same. This orchid, the flower is dying back. Oh, oops. Well, yeah, the flower is dying back now. Gonna cut this stalk off pretty soon. Yeah, the other orchids are all doing well. And then this one over here is doing well too. Gonna give you the updates of the Kiki paste on the other video. Flower is still here. And yeah, this fern looks pretty much the same.